Stand by for action.
Hello and welcome to this video on my way of putting tinted windows in a model car. This is the BB Armourer and you're watching the BB Armoury Toys and Mantiques channel. Okay, so here's what we've done. If those of you are familiar with this particular model, this is Dinky 604 bomb disposal unit, and you get a surveillance robot with it. Now, the rear of the canopy here doesn't come with anything in them holes there. They're completely just blank, a bit like the front door, look, with a just open window, and they do that on there as well. So my way to make tinted windows, if I show you, look, there you go. There's the tint on the front. But you can see the reflection on the rear already. Yeah, down there. There we go. And this side as well, I'll show you this side. There's the reflection and the tint. Okay, let's move this to one side and I'll show you what I use. The first thing you're going to need is the 0.5mm plastic film card, clear card that I use. It's this stuff. It's paper backed. One side, let me think, not sure if that's the paper side or not. Yeah, it was. That's the paper side because there's the shiny glass side. But only one side of it is thing, so I use this. And the other thing I use is this stuff. This is theatre lighting gel. And this nice thin stuff, I'll show you a piece of it here. There it is. There's the lighting gel. It's quite see-through in that sense. You can see my fingers behind, look, with the light. And if you want it darker, you just double it up and it makes it darker still. There you go. You can hardly see my fingers through that now. Okay, so now I fixed this to the glass with, well, yeah, I mean, in the UK, this side of the pond, we get this stuff called snowpake. It's your basic paper card, photo, sticky stuff. Oops. Oh my God. I had it apart a minute ago. Right, you know, them. Oh, what's the other one? Pritt stick. That's what we know it as normally, Pritt stick. Okay, so I use that. Now, it's okay if your model, like mine, I don't need for it to be see-through. If that was the case, because the Pritt stick does leave a film trace between the glass and the plastic film. Yeah, that's a bit messy. I don't know if there's them clear PVAs that you can get, or all them stuff that people use on models. Maybe a clear lacquer would be better. You can lacquer the glass and stick it on quick. Don't use super glue. Super glue melts the film colouring off both sides. Doesn't matter which side you use. So it must be coloured both sides, because I tried it and it melted it on one side, so I turned it over and it melted the other side off as well. It removes the tint off the plastic. Doesn't melt the plastic, but it removes the tint. Now, if you're framing something like this, and like for instance, I don't want to destroy this model. It's a very, very good condition, 604 Dinky, and I don't want to start gluing things into it permanently. So what I did was I made the frames look, and I stuck them in, just held them in place with blue tack. That's all it needs. And there you can see how I made them. So I just made them in blue tack. Now, if your model doesn't require see-through, to be able to see any detail or anything like that, excuse me, then this is perfectly fine. It works, it looks the part, gives it a nice finish to them open spaces. But if your model doesn't require that, then yeah, obviously when you've made your glass, you could stick the edges down with super glue and then put it into wherever you're making. I mean, it might be the bridge of a boat or something like that. You might, whatever you're doing, as long as your window frame there's enough space to glue it in place, then yeah, why not? I'd do it. As I say, doubling it up makes it quite. You see the difference there. Look, you can't see through the middle portion there, but at the top you can. So you could double it up. I just don't know how to make it clear. Glue it together to make it clear. So maybe one of them PVA type glues that dries clear, or maybe yeah, some sort of lacquer effect. I would experiment myself when I come to that need. Excuse me. And of course, the other thing is, if you've got any existing models that you want to tint, you can do the same thing. Cut it to shape and, I don't know, glue it in, blue tack it in, whatever you want to do. But that's the thing I use. I'll leave the links below where to get this stuff, this gel stuff. As I say, it's called theatre lighting gel. It's what they put in front of them big lights that light up the stage lighting. That's it, stage lighting. And they have like the light, and in front of it they'll have a square panel with like a red or an orange or a green filter to the light. So that's what this is. It's theatre gel, so it must be sort of heat resistance as well for them bulbs, because they're like, yeah, powerful. Okay, that's all. If you want to make a comment, then please do. And I'll leave a link, as I say, for the products, the film coat gel and the plastic clear Perspexy stuff, clear plastic, 0.5mm. I find it ideal for these size of models. It's just a nice thickness, but only for flat windows. If you get curved windows, good luck with that one, unless you're good at making your own gel mold. I've seen people make their own clear molds of gel. That's pretty clever. I haven't got into that yet. Okay, BB Armour shooting off.